before you ball, because wealth whispers and money jingle jangles and screams.
Welcome to Giselle and Wendy.
Hey, I see 7 of y'all with my unannounced lives. Hold on, let me throw this up, child, before I get in trouble. Welcome. I'm gonna let some of y'all come in. Come on in my room. Come on. Let me find out that I be trying to sing all off tune. All right. Hey, Joseph Aiken. Ooh, my hair is big. I got my roots dyed, y'all, because they was looking real gray. Hey, Joseph. How you doing? Let me blow up these notes. Hey, Kevin Terrell. How are you? Did y'all see the episode of Potomac? Hey, Ashley. I'm so happy Potomac is back also. I've been waiting on these ladies. These ladies know they know what's to do. That's one time for the Potomac girls. They never deliver. They never fail on us. All right. Hey, Wine with Tiffany. Hey, Cassandra. Hey, Giselle. Hey, Laura. Hey, JoJo. JoJo, at the end, I'm take questions because it's Monday. So I will do the if you want to ask me some financial questions. This episode was all about Monty. Did y'all notice that? All right, so y'all, welcome to Just Being Buffy, your destination for Auntie's tea and reality TV news, pop culture, finance, and taxes, and much, much more. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you like my content. Let me do this little YouTube thing because I'm not good at it. Subscribe, hit that notifications button, ding, 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 so that whenever I do these pop-ups, y'all don't miss it. All right, so let's dive right on into this episode. The ladies are back. Hold on, y'all. I got like all these 15 screens up and through here trying to be all fabulous and get this. Hey, princess. Hey, boo. Hey. Trying to be get y'all some good content, quality production here. All right, so let's see. The ladies are back, and this episode is all things crawl before you ball, all things money, all things finance. I hope y'all caught that. There were lots of little nuggets where it was like, oh, money. It's like a crawl before you ball episode, and I was very, very excited about it. The ladies all look great, even the one that doesn't like me. They all look good. The ladies look great. The cherry blossoms are in full bloom. And if you've ever gotten a chance to be in the DMV area when the cherry blossoms are in full bloom, it is a beautiful thing to go have a lovely little picnic and chit chat with the girls. So that was a cute little meet cute with the girls. So I was happy to see Giselle and the Grand Dame arriving together for this little picnic under the cherry blossoms. It was a warm welcome from previous seasons because they're so funny together. Even when they throw light shade at one another, it's adorable. Like, it's not like I'm trying to murder you shade. It's like, sweet, lovely things. And so, yeah, JoJo, start putting up some of the comments people asking, so I'll see them during. And so yeah, it was really cute, and I like to see them come together, even with the whole "you choked me in the picture" thing. It's refreshing because girlfriends have ups and downs. We're not always like 100% like perfect. Sometimes you getting on my nerves. Sometimes I'm getting on your nerves. And so the ladies all come together to address, apparently, and talk shade about Ashley's impending divorce from Michael ass grabbing, caught up in the hotel Darby. Oh, Michael Darby. I really don't want to see Michael Darby go because he provides for great content for the show every season. But I digress. We'll see. So the ladies are checking about Ashley's alleged divorce, and Ashley arrives, and she looks adorable. She sits down, and I love Ashley because she's like, "I know y'all heifers was talking about me," and they just get right on into it. Like, you get divorced, you're not getting divorced. And she really does say, she says, "Well, we have to get separated, and in the state of Virginia, you have to be separated for a year." She does say that because later it comes into question if she said that or not, but she does also double down on, yes, there's going to be a divorce. And so the ladies are like, finally we're in support of you. We don't believe it, but we're in support of you. Hi, Bling, my baby. Welcome. Yes, Joseph. They have a love-hate sisterhood. It really, and this show more than others, I think they really do have that kind of love-hate sisterhood kind of relationship. So then the ladies talk about Mia's cancer or alleged cancer. Baby, I was just like, why y'all from the rip? What you mean alleged? What you mean alleged cancer, Giselle? What you mean alleged? What you mean What you mean alleged? Like, this is not something that somebody's gonna play with, I don't think. And then they're saying that they think she's doing it for attention. My thing is, if you're a reality TV show, all your bras want attention. I would not want to get attention, not the attention I got, but let's keep it a bean. You're a narcissist if you go on a show like this. You want attention. So, Giselle, your ex-husband, Captain Pants, Holy Pants, or whatever they Monique called them, got you attention for running around Atlanta sleeping with everybody allegedly in the baptismal pool. So don't be mad at Mia because she's getting attention because she is undergoing treatment or determining whether she has a type of cancer. I'm just saying, like, it's team too much. Anyway, everybody likes attention. So anyway, Ashley starts talking about the divorce and about looking for a new home, and she says, it's difficult to find homes in Arlington, and she and Michael are gonna buy a house together. And the girls are just like, what? And so I'm gonna put a pin in that, because the whole, when I got divorced from blah blah blah, when Robin says in a little, she's not there, but she says in a little blurb, in a little confessional, when I got divorced from Robin Dixon, from Juan Dixon, I wouldn't have bought a house with him. Well, you wouldn't have bought a house with him, Robin, because y'all didn't have no damn money. Let's just keep it a beat. Y'all didn't have no money, remember? So that's why y'all wouldn't have bought a house together. But really, I feel like Robin needs to stay out at this point in the episode. I'm thinking Robin don't need to say nothing about this because you got divorced from your husband and y'all still live together. So you had an unconventional divorce, kind of like what I think that Ashley and Michael Darby are going to have. And then no shade to the Grand Dame, because I love her. But providing advice on real estate and all that stuff when you're renting your home may not be like, it's like, don't take advice from girlfriends who aren't in a relationship. Don't take real estate advice from girlfriends who are renting their home. I'm just saying. So, all right. Yeah, they're not your friend. Ashley, your friends are not real estate mavens. So don't talk to people who don't talk to them. And just, keep that. You can tell them what's going on in your life, but don't take heed with none of their advice. Really, what they're trying to do is say, protect yourself. But I have always said that Ashley Darby she's the youngest housewife in the history of the franchise of all the shows. And she's smart. Ashley been married to him for 8 years. She only had to hang in there for 5. For 5, and then that prenup was no more, and she gets 50% of what Michael Darby has. And let me tell you, Ashley didn't put up with all them shenanigans for no reason. She put up with them shenanigans for a reason, okay? And she about to get her coin, and she's going to be strategic and smart about how she gets her coin. And I'm going to go into that a little bit later because it's very much crawl before you ball. I'm not worried about Ashley Darby. Now, Ashley, I will tell you this. If you need some, they kept saying, well, I'm going to wait. So I'm going to get ahead of myself. All right. So then the Grand Dame is like, oh, let's have a spring is sprung party. She need to learn the damn buttons right here. Let's have a spring is sprung party. The girls are like, what? And she tries again. Let's have a spring and sprung party. And people like, child, just let her have this. So anyway, she's gonna have a spring and sprung party because the producers told her you need to have a party because that's how they get the party started on these shows. So she's just got to have a spring and sprung party because the producers told her to. So anyway, then we go on to the person on it. So we leave the girls. Everybody's going to go to the spring and sprung party. And then we go on to the next scene. We go on to the scene with the person who said the following about me. You are mentally ill in the most devastating way. And even that is not an excuse for how repugnant you are. Yeah, probably can't see it. I'll put it up later. That was a tweet from Candace. Because I asked Bravo to apologize to me like they did to those Asian young women when they were bullied on social media and on the show about their race. I said my uterus was bullied on that show down to the medicine, and Bravo should apologize to me, especially because I didn't sue nobody. But, you know, I'm morally repugnant and mentally ill in the most devastating way because I said that. So what's ironic is now we cut to this new scene and Candace is undergoing IVF treatments. And she's elected to freeze her eggs. And I couldn't be more happy for her, quite honestly. It's a smart move for you to freeze your eggs, especially because you're a busy career woman. You're out here doing concerts. You got Real Housewives of Potomac and whatever your other endeavors are. So, you know, I'm not a hater. And I would never speak about, even if somebody did speak ill and mean about me because I cried about having to discuss my fertility challenges and having gone through IVF and, you know, having miscarriages at late stages. I would never wish that on anybody. So I will say this, Candace, I hope that, and I know the girls in your circle will be very supportive of you. And you will get the love and attention. And I hope that the OBGYNs in your life are warm and not very sterile and cold like I had my experience in my alleged friend group on Bravo. And I just wish nothing but the best for you and Chris. And I'm sure this is going to work. And quite honestly, I think that Candace actually has a really noteworthy storyline this year, a real one. And I, you know, don't care for how she's talked about me in the past and put bots on me and done all this other stuff allegedly. But I can appreciate her having a real and open and honest discussion about the difficulties that career women go through in deciding, oh, motherhood right now or my career, because it's very difficult to do both. And so I applaud her for being honest about that, because there are some women who on that other show who said that I was hiding behind my fertility challenges that I think hid behind the fact that they chose their career over having a kid, and then later were like, crap, I'm old now, I didn't bank my eggs and that's not an option for me, or I got breast cancer, which is horrific, and that robbed me of my fertility later in life because I waited later after I had my career established and I had a husband. And so I appreciate that Candace is being open and honest about this very real discussion that women face and decision, and that she's being smart enough to bank her eggs so she has, you know, options later should it not work out like it was with me, you know. So, you know, I wish her the best. She probably still gonna drag me, but it's fine, whatever. I'm coming from a place of sincerity and love, and you know, she won't, but if you need to, reach out. I've been through that process many times. They're in the car and she's talking to Chris about needing to get injections. And I was blessed in that I have a physician husband, so he was very great at that. But it's not difficult to do, Chris, and just be there for her, you know. And be ready for the emotions, because my hormones were crazy, her hormones are gonna be crazy, and you just gotta, you know, endure. So I wish them the best. They're in the car arguing, and you know, it seems that Chris has gotten a job, and I am happy. Chris got a job. I'm happy for Chris, because y'all know y'all drag that man every season talking about he ain't got no damn job. So I'm glad Chris got a job. He's a GM of some fabulous hotel. That's great. Congrats, Chris. I'm just gonna put this advice out. You're not gonna take it from me because you just don't care for me, because I don't know what reason. But women in general, let me just say it's Auntie Buffy. If you want your husband to work, if you want the man in your life to work, don't then get into them because they working. I'm going to say that again. If you want a man to work, if you want him to bring in money in the household, don't then complain and be mad because they have to work. Okay? Don't be mad at them because they got to have a job and they got to work, right? They got to work. Like she's upset because he gets home at 1. Well, he's saying, I don't own that place. This isn't my business. I've got to do the schedule that they say. And so we can't have it. We can't, you want them to work. You're going to have to stand behind them, let them work and figure it out and make it work. And listen, Candace, I understand I'm married to a physician. So I'm like the side chick. All doctors' wives are like side chicks. Their patients come first because they take a Hippocratic oath to do no harm. At least my husband did. Maybe not them bras down there to the medicine. I gotta be messy. Their show is on right now. I gotta be messy. Anyway, and so there are many a times when I had to go do a treatment and David had to go at a separate time because of his schedule to, bring sperm or whatever. And so, you're gonna have to work it out. That's, and I'm coming from a place of love and respect and mutual understanding. You can take it however you want. This is just, I'm older than you. I think she's in her 30s. I'm 44. So, and I've been married now I've been with David for 22 years. So I think, and I'm happy and he's happy. So I think I'm somebody that can give good advice. All right. Let's see some of these questions and then I'll keep going. They used that as a bullet against Chris in past seasons. Now he has a great job, benefits. People need to fall back. Leave Chris alone. I agree. Leave Chris alone. I think we need to fall back and let Chris do Chris. And again, Candace is smart. And so I don't know what parts of this are actually real. And I bet they have a good marriage. I doubt, some of this may be putting on because you got to have a storyline and all this and that. But she has a real authentic one. And it doesn't have to be the delusion of her marriage. I think this discussion about women who may choose to take this time to concentrate on their career versus going down the mommy path because society tells you to do so, it's a very important discussion. And I'm proud of her because she's going to get some heat. There are going to be some people who say, use whatever about your singing career, go on and have a baby now, blah, 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 blah. And I think Candace is somebody, hopefully she could take it. And, it's a very good discussion because a lot of women will hide behind some other thing and say that was the reason that they didn't have kids. And then there are some women who don't want children, period. And that is okay also. That is okay also. All right. New York's in the house. Hey. Thank you, sweetheart. Yes, I'm so happy that Potomac is on also. Let's see. Okay. And I say a lot because Auntie O. All right. Then Robin goes to lunch. Robin, I love the red hair. You look great, Robin. You look so great. You look like a rich biatch. them hats selling, them silk line caps selling. Your Bravo money is coming through. Y'all got the #1 show in the franchise. I'm here for it. She looks great. She looks really great. So she's at a restaurant, True Kitchen. I love True Kitchen here in Atlanta too. And then guess who comes in, baby? It's Miss Charisse, the original Grand Dame. Let Robin tell it. So Charisse comes in. Charisse has decided to accept the little $3,000 an episode from Bravo or $1,500 episode as a friend, and allegedly. And she's back. So great, because she gonna bring some drama because there are folks who don't want her there. So they sit down, and it's boring, but they got to catch up. Charisse, the alleged original Grand Dame, and she gets caught up on the drama. And then Robin says to Charisse that, Charisse asks, when is the wedding? And Robin's looking like, girl, I don't know. Listen, let me tell you something. Don't let me find out I like Robin this season. Don't let me find out that I like Robin Dixon this season. I really think I'm gonna like Robin this season. Robin got some money now, and Robin being smart. And Robin is like, I mean, bro already live at the house. You know, Giselle lets it slip later in the episode that Robin's house is only in Robin's name, not Juan Dixon. And I'm like, let me find out I like Robin. And so the discussion comes up about getting a prenuptial agreement. So Robin asked Charisse, because of course Charisse was married to a very prominent coach, I think of the Wizards, and he used to be. And when they got divorced, there was no prenup, and so Charisse got 50% of his money. Now Charisse was married for a long time. She gave this man children, and Charisse feels that she deserved that 50% of that money because she contributed to the marriage. And if you think about it, Charisse's history, where she was like all the NBA wife stuff and did all this shared philanthropy, and there's a lot involved in all that. She deserves half of the money, so she got half the money. So Robin is like, nah, I don't think that just because somebody's married to you and I'm the breadwinner, that if we get divorced, you get half my money. Listen to me, y'all. I'm with Robin. I'm with Robin. Robin, y'all listen. I'm with Robin. So much so that when David proposed to me, a week later, I presented him with a prenuptial agreement. I owned 4 rental properties at the time. I, had a successful chain of tax practices. I was making millions of dollars a year, and he was a resident. And now David comes from a wealthy family, but I didn't care. So I gave him a prenuptial agreement. David signed it with no problem. And see, a lot of people look at prenups as a bad thing. They don't just say what you don't get. They say what you get. Let Ashley Darby teach you that. And so I'm here for this, Robin. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. So Charisse and Robin have a disagreement because Charisse has to, because she was the recipient of 50% of the money. But Robin, girl, you know what? I wouldn't even bring up the prenup with Juan. Just don't get married. Do Oprah. Oprah ain't never had these problems because she had never got married. There ain't no community property, nothing. Stedman, you good. You live a good life, and you could be my boyfriend forever. And that's what y'all need to do. Then you ain't got to worry about it. This notion about your house just being in your name, you ain't asking me for this advice, but you got a tax accountant here, real estate mogul here also. Put the house in a trust. Put the house in a trust. Don't have it in your name, Robin. You on a reality TV show with all kind of drama that goes on. You don't want somebody to sue you and can be able to look up your name, find your property, and get someone to put something up against your house. Put it in a trust. Talk to a lawyer about putting your house and all your assets in a trust. Your business that's doing well, put all that in a trust. So it's ironclad. Nobody can take it from you. It's a little free advice from me. Okay. All right. Let's see. And then she said that Juan made her sign a prenuptial agreement when they got married all them years ago. So then if they do decide to get married and she presents him with one, he shouldn't have no damn attitude because he did it to her. So anyway, next we get to Mia's new McMansion. Yay, Mia. Mia done moved to Potomac, y'all. She ain't in that penthouse no more. Mia done got a new mansion, and then they reveal that she's renting it. Then they reveal she's renting it. She's renting it down the street from Karen Huger, who is also renting her McMansion. Now y'all know I got a lot to say about the renting of these houses. We renting the houses because we got to have a certain aesthetic or some influential looking like life so that we can stay on a Bravo show situation. Like, I hope you are in that house because of that. I mean, to each his own. I understand why the Grand Dame is renting. She got Ray is 85 years old. Ain't nobody giving their old behinds no mortgage. No shade. I understand why the Grand Dame is renting the house. They probably have sufficient assets in terms of cash reserves, investments, trust set up, money elsewhere for retirement, hopefully. And they don't need to build wealth through that type of real estate anymore. They had it before they sold their house. They banked the money from the profits they made, probably. So I don't mind the grand dame renting because she's in an age group where, you know, it's fine. Because really an underwriter is not going to they're not going to say the reason they decline them for a loan is because of their age, but it's going to be because of their age, because, you know, actuarial scientists do these, actuarialists do these projections. And if you have a 30-year mortgage and you're 85 years old, you're not going to be able to pay that mortgage off, right, Ray? And the grand dame says she's 59. And so 30 years, you're going to be 89. It's difficult. Now, she probably got money where she can pay cash, and that may have to be the option. But I get why she's probably renting. I told y'all this episode was all financial. I was like all in the finance of it and very excited about it. But yeah, Mia left. Yeah, she left. She left and bought a house somewhere. I don't know. It's a McMansion. I know it has a porte cochere. I love it. It's beautiful. But she's renting. I think Mia is too young for that, if her age is correct, in my opinion. And one of the things I took issue with, another financial thing, y'all, is she said she put $65,000 in renovations on a property she does not own. Never do that. I would love a tenant like Mia. Oh, you're gonna put $65,000 in equity in my house for me or more based on whatever it is you renovated? Sure. Long as I approve of the aesthetic of what you're improving, sure, I'll allow it. Let me choose all the stuff with you. Sure, you fixing up my house for free for me. You fixing my house up for free for me. Never do that, y'all. If you're renting a property, do not fix it up for your landlord, because as soon as you leave, they're going to raise the rent price for somebody else like they made that improvement. You make improvements on a profit on property that you own so they can appreciate in value. And there'll be some arguments. Well, I wanted to look this way for me. I wanted to look this way for me. But it's just not a smart thing to do when you're renting. That's throwing good money at bad. You could have put that money in the markets. There's so much other stuff that you could do. That's right, Gail. That's right. That is not something you do when you're renting. Leah says, I'm 29 and I know that. It's silly. Don't do that. And then brag about it. It's very revealing, these shows, of their lack of personal finance knowledge and their need to flex. Like, that's not the thing to flex on. That's not the thing to flex on. All right. So what's next? The accountant in me couldn't let that go. I'm gonna have to say something whenever these things pop up, and that's why my perspective will be different. So again, I'm gonna tell y'all, if y'all like my commentary, please subscribe. Please hit that notification bell. Please getting them likes up. We got 182 people in right now. We should have some more likes. Get them likes up, going right now. All right. So then let's see. Oh, if you are a business owner and you rent a commercial property and you make improvements on that, that's different. I'm talking about a residential property that you're renting. Don't make improvements on it. I want to just make that point because some people are going to be like, well, I had to build out my office space. That's different. You can do that. But keep it low. All right. Then so the grand dame and Mia sit down and they talk about the cancer scare, and she shares that, Mia shares, what she's been going through with all that. Oh, and by the way, are y'all feeling these transitions? Like the whole stepping on the flowers and the dog walking in the park, and it's too busy, Bravo, and the production company. I know y'all trying, this y'all number one show and all, but those transitions are too busy and they're distracting. All that moving about and stuff. I don't like the transitions from scene to scene. It's giving you doing team too much. So y'all, why don't y'all do something else? Agreed. Why don't you put that money down, or don't put it down? Because I'm all about leveraging cheap debt. Put that money in the markets and find you a product that don't cost that much to put down. All right. So then, child, we see Dr. Wendy Osefo. Now, I'm tell you something. Wendy looked good. The glow up has been real with Wendy. Wendy looked Yeah, the flowers going dead. That was too much. Y'all doing too much with these transitions. Bravo. I hope y'all edit that stuff out for the next episodes because it's not cute. It's distracting. The girls got enough going on. We don't need y'all to do that. Anyway, we get on to we see bar one. Baby, let me tell you something about Peter Thomas. He's gonna be on a Bravo show. He's going to be on a Bravo show promoting his restaurants. He's going to be, and I'm here for it. Get your coin, Peter Thomas. Peter Thomas is going to be on the comments of my my subscribers are not those of just being Buffy. Anyway, so she shows up at bar one. Peter Thomas slithers on out with sunglasses on in inside a dark lounge. He's too cool for school, y'all. He's too cool. He's too cool for school, y'all. And so Wendy reveals that on top of, y'all know Auntie going through premenopause, so I get nauseous sometimes. Sorry about that. Wendy reveals that she would like to open a Nigerian lounge. Now, on top of that, Wendy says that, you know, her professorship with her 4 degrees, her being a mother of those beautiful, cute little boys and that little girl, being a wife, being a Real Housewives of Potomac, and all the 8 million other things she's doing, she wants to add being a restaurateur on top of it. Or I need a storyline for the show. So it's a storyline to go in dead with Peter Thomas. No, ma'am. Listen. Peter was kind of trying to break it down to her. He was like, yo, this is how much it costs. It's $1 million. Your end is going to be 300,000. And when Wendy made that face when he said 300,000, I knew then this wasn't for her. Sorry, y'all. I get nauseous because I'm perimenopausal. And oh, ginger. My mother-in-law gave me these ginger candies. It helps tremendously. Sorry, thank y'all for letting me have that little moment. Peter slithered out. Yes, he slithered out. Y'all know Peter slithered out. He's like, it's gonna be 300,000 to start. You're in. And she makes a face, and I'm like, if you don't have it like that, that's not, because that's the start, honey. And then he tells her it's gonna be 24 months before you see a profit. You may not see a profit then. Now I'm gonna say this, Dr. Wendy Acefo. I know I'm tired of all these Bravo business. Everybody want to be Bethany Frankel, child. But them days is over. Everybody want to be Bethany. Everybody want to strike it rich on Bravo. Bravo ain't having that. Bravo is gonna get their coin, and they're gonna limit how much you can talk about, and they're gonna control what you can talk about. But yeah, what has? Oh yeah, she's selling the candles. It's like, it's fine that people want to do other stuff. But it would have been great if she was like showing her journey with the candles. Apparently they did well. Apparently they smell really, really good. I've heard she should be working on that, but she didn't come up with something else. Some producer done told her or whatever. Her husband was like, no, I ain't feeling that. Eddie was like, I'm not investing in that. Do what you want with your own money. Because Eddie understands that 99% of restaurants fail, especially in a post-COVID world. This ain't the time to open no darn restaurant. Okay. And listen, Peter's doing well now, but Peter has had failures in business. Atlanta, come on. Let's keep it real. Is the bar one in Atlanta even still open? I don't think so. But anyway, I'm glad he's doing well in Charlotte and DMV and wherever else. But there's a lot of risk involved with being a restaurateur. And if 300,000 made you flinch, that may not be the thing for you. It may not be a thing. And this is out of love. You may want to just stick to the candles. All right. So Ashley's having dinner at Uncle Lump's house. I love Uncle Lump. I love me some Uncle Lump. But Uncle Lump, the one in Miami, is doing well. Yeah, Peter, I mean, he knows what he's doing. But the point is, it's restaurants are really, really difficult business. The margins are very thin, and Peter has very extravagant, beautiful looking restaurants. So like he said, going in, it's going to be $1.3 million, $1.2 million, whatever the amount was. just to get the concept the way that I need it to be, where somebody wants to go spend $20 for a darn drink and all this stuff. So, it's just, you got to have a stomach and the constitution for that. And, I will say more on the tax end of that. If Wendy wanted to invest in a restaurant concept with Peter and could stomach the cash flow going through it, it's not a bad tax strategy if you need losses. It's not a bad tax strategy, if I'm honest. A lot of people will invest in restaurants because they're making a lot of money in other businesses, and they need those losses. They need those K1s with those losses to help reduce their tax liability from other businesses that are booming. So if that's the reason that Wendy is doing it, that's great. But it doesn't strike me like that's the reason that she's doing it. So, just be careful. Be careful with that. Let's see. All right. So Ashley's having dinner with Uncle Lump Them. The kids are playing. It's a lovely scene. Everyone's asking how she going to buy this house and asking about a divorce. Asking about the divorce. Everybody about the divorce. And that's fine. You can open up to people. But when you do, they're going to be in your business, Ashley. And I like Ashley. I have always said I think Ashley is very smart. I think she's very calculating. And when I say that someone's calculating, I don't mean it in a negative way. Because I'm a Black businesswoman. So you got to be calculating and strategic, or you're not going to make it. And she is married to somebody that's worth probably $100 million, if not more. And she playing a game of chess. She's not playing Connect Four. Ashley's playing chess, high level chess, like 10 games of chess at one time, and she's winning. She done pushed out them two adorable kids that look just like their damn daddy, and she about to get her money. Okay. She done waited 8 years. 5 years was the max. She said, let me give him 3 more years so nobody can be talking about I left right after 5 years to get this money when the prenup ended, and I automatically get 50%. She's a smart girl. So Ashley was like, yeah, I think we're going to buy the house in an LLC. We're going to buy the house in an LLC. Uncle Lump loses his man. He's just like, what? LLC, you what is this? You getting a divorce or starting a business? Okay. So let me just say this. And I love me some Uncle Lump, and I love me some Grand Dame, and I love me some Giselle, and I love me some all the girls. I love y'all. Even Candace, who talks shit about me left and right. I said vile, horrible things about me because I cried on Bravo about dead babies. If this ain't your background, just be like, girl, I don't know. And the one thing I appreciate about Uncle Lump is he's saying get a lawyer. Get a lawyer. He's saying I don't know what's going on. You need a professional, and I agree. But I don't think that Ashley does not have a lawyer. I think Ashley got a lawyer, and I think Ashley has a tax accountant. I think she has a trust attorney. And if she doesn't, holler at me, Ashley, DM me. And I got you, boo. Okay. But I think Ashley already got all that in play. It's smart to buy a house in a trust. None of my houses are in my name. They're in the trust. So that y'all ain't getting if you sue me, I'm gonna be like, I'm indigent. I ain't got no darn money. All my money, businesses, properties, all this in trusts. That's what the wealthy do, honey. It's smart for taxes. It's smart for tax planning. It's good so that if you have a will, if instead of having a will that could be challenged and held up in probate, and the government end up getting 40% of your money, it's just the smart thing to do. And a lot of nouveau riche people, not shade, don't know about trust. And so I'm putting y'all on game right now. Call a trust attorney. Because that's what Michael's doing. And quite honestly, this LLC may be in the LLC, the executor or the person that's over the trust will likely be Ashley. The trust may be for Ashley and the boys. So before y'all judge and do all this stuff, Ashley's not dumb. She's not. Yes, it costs extra to put a house in a trust. And the reality is a lot of people don't do trust because they don't own their homes. And so I suspect that Michael Darby is going to buy this house in cash. So why would Ashley not let his behind do that before she gets shared to him? Why should she get divorced from him and have to take some of her money from half of the settlement to buy a house? No, let him set this mess up and then still get your half. She being smart. If you already have a home, yes, you can put it in a trust. You can do a trust. You just need to get a good trust attorney. And they need to have a tax background. I know you meant homeowner. No worries. But wealthy people put their properties in trust. When they buy a house at closing, you don't see their names. You see the name of the trust. And so, I think Ashley's smart. I'm not worried about Ashley. Ashley, I think what they're doing is smart. And so I think don't listen to folk who got no shade about having a mortgage. And quite honestly, you can have a mortgage and put your house in a trust also. A lot of people don't know that. You can. Ain't nobody trying to tell you that. But Auntie Buffy gonna tell you that today. If you have a mortgage, you can still put your house in a trust. Low key, let me tell you a little secret, allegedly. I'm gonna say allegedly, but this really did happen because y'all know I owned a mortgage company back in 2008 and 2009 when the world ended. All the people that had their houses in trust, who got those janky loans with Countrywide and banks like that, and they went in foreclosure, the banks couldn't take their houses because it was in a trust. Just like the people that lose their houses because it was in a trust. I don't know what they did, but I'm just telling you, that's what happened. That's what happened. That's what happened. Okay. Oh yeah, Warren Buffett, all his properties in their trust. And the thing is, a lot of people think you got to be worth hundreds of millions or billions of dollars to put a house in a trust. You don't. And I'm going to do an episode and bring my trust attorney on, so he can break this down to y'all. I think somebody who made $30,000 a year and you got $100,000 house should put your house in a trust because the home is going to appreciate in value over time, and you need to protect your assets. Period. And you need to do some tax planning. So anyway, yeah, when the world ended, it did. The world ended. And the world ended. All right. So Ashley and them, they do all that stuff. So I said Giselle running her mouth on reveals to Ashley that Robin Dixon does not have a mortgage with Juan. That house in Robin name. Again, let me tell y'all. Let me find out that I love Robin. Let me find out. Let me find out I like Robin this season. She being smart. Anyway, we get to this spring and sprung party. The ladies look nice. Ashley says she's not drinking. Did y'all catch that? She said it twice. She said it at the little picnic with the cherry blossoms, and then she said it when they got to the spring and sprung party. So I don't know if I support her in her journey, but I'm just trying to understand what that new thing, and maybe because she's a mom now and she doesn't want to do that. But I caught that twice. I don't know if y'all picked up on that. So the girls are at the spring and sprung party, and I'm sorry, y'all. I done skipped over. Giselle has finished her house. One little clap thing. Giselle, she finished her house. And y'all leave Giselle alone. If she likes it, we should love it. It's her house. She bought it. And so I'm happy for her. I'm not gonna it may not be my style of home. I don't live there, so it's not for me. It's her home. I congratulate you, Giselle, on your house for you and your girls. I love scenes with Giselle and her daughters. The twins are now 16 and beautiful and growing up as ever. And her daughter Grace is about to be off to college, and she, is talking about potentially being an empty nester and then getting her a boo. And I'm here for it. I'm here for Giselle getting her a boo when the girls leave the home, because I would love to see her date. And let me say, Giselle looks good this season. She must have got a stylist. Something's going on. I don't know, but she looks great. But it's hers. But it's Giselle's mansion, y'all. It's hers. Thank you, Gladys. All right, so we did a Giselle thing. All right, so everybody comes to spring and sprung party, and in true Potomac fashion, it started raining, and the mist is supposed to be outside. But of course, the Guandong, she has a contingency plan, and they wall everything in, so everybody's fine. The ladies arrive, and Giselle is standing at the bar. Oh, thank you, Tasha. What is that? Oh, thank you so much, Tasha. Well, let me give you a little. One time for Tasha. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you, House of the Princess. So everybody gets there. Giselle's at the bar, and Miss Wendy Acefo slithers over. Remember when she was slithering down the stairs? And Giselle's immediately like, nope, hi, nope, don't touch. And I'm with Giselle on that. Let me find out I like Giselle this season. She's like, girl, you was dragging me and my family. You were dragging me and my family all last season, rolling your eyes at my daughters when they walk by, talking smack about my ex-husband, talking smack about me. No, don't come all up in my face like we best friends. So I'm here for that. I'm here for the realness. She did get rid of them purple walls. That is true. Oh, the confessional hairstyle, that one wig I didn't like, but she's a beautiful woman. That's all I mean. And the clothes are looking better. I'm putting Miss Tasha back up. All right. And so one of the things I like about this season that I noticed is that everybody's friends are at the party. Like you see Ashley's friend, this is so and so, this is Candace's friend, this is so and so, this is Mia's friend. I like it. So apparently they're gonna have Bravo's gonna have Hunger Games of friends kill each other out, beat each other out to see who can make it on to the next season. It's like the Amazing Race of Friends to get on Real Housewives of Potomac. So that's gonna be a whole nother level of drama, I think. But I'm here for it. I like 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 it. So Mia arrives and Giselle runs right over her, and in true Giselle fashion, y'all. I was like, damn, Giselle, can the girl just get here, Giselle? Can she arrive, Giselle? Can she get a drink, Giselle? And Giselle is like, so hey, Mia, Miss Cancer, no cancer, Miss Cancer, no cancer. Girl, Giselle. I know the producers told you to get the party started, but girl, Giselle gonna do what Giselle gonna do. And of course, Mia then feels bullied and like put on a spot where she has to defend, that she put on social media that, she had a cancer scare and she's undergoing testing to determine if she does have cancer. I think she reveals that it may be lymphoma, which is very serious. And she even let Mia swallow her spit before she arrived. You're correct. She saw her and made a beeline. I was like, I'm about to get this scene. Giselle is crazy. She ambushed Mia, and Mia was definitely caught off guard. And it's given. I don't like that, y'all. Health stuff, like the truth will always out. That's what I say. So like, I'm not going to question it. Because what if the girl really has, you're going to feel really bad and look really bad for ambushing this lady with this mess and being as inappropriate. Exactly. It's being as inappropriate as you were with that, because it's, cancer is not a laughing matter. And when somebody's going through something like that, if she felt like she needed to reach out on social media to get some love and attention, so what? Everybody does it. How many darn people do we see with pictures in the darn hospital bed? Oh, hi, I'm in the hospital. I had to go to the hospital because I broke my finger. Child, please, people do that every day. Why you hating on this girl? And quite honestly, Giselle, I like you, the new Giselle, but you got attention last season. Captain slinging his penis in the baptismal pool. Your ex allegedly got you attention. It was just negative attention. So attention is attention anyway. And anybody on a reality show wants attention. I wanted attention. That's why I came on as a friend. We're narcissists. Just own it. I am a self-aware narcissist. The rest of y'all bras need to join me and just say, yes, you like attention, period. Anyway, Mia was obviously offended. Giselle tried to explain that all the girls were concerned. All the girls she ratted everybody out. She ratted out the grand dame. She's like, yes, you did. You had questions too. And it was very rude. And she tried to put the grand dame under the bus, and grand dame said, no, I didn't say that. I said I had concerns or I wouldn't have done that. And then Bravo and they true, them producers in their true messy fashion, they're going to run the tape back in real time. They run the tape back and show what you said. So don't lie on these shows, because they're going to show what you said. Yes, the baptismal pool, child. So anyway, I ain't gonna say this. I'm gonna say something about folk that bring up who been in remission with breast cancer for 20 years and bring it up every season, and y'all cry. So why Mia can't get no attention when she thinks she got cancer? Anyway, that allegedly, I'm just gonna be quiet. So anyway, the show was good. I'm excited. It was a slow burner. We got to the very end before we got the real tea and the real girls, kicking it up. I'm going to say again that I support Candace in her journey to become a mother, however she does it, despite how she's treated me. And if you want to reach out, darling, because I have definitely been through it and it's difficult, the whole process. And, definitely reach out to people who've actually been through the process. OBGYNs are, just, I would say some people are sterile and cold, and you may find that you're a lot more emotional than you think, like I was. And since it's a sin to cry about trying to get pregnant or losing babies, apparently in these Bravo streets, feel free to reach out to me, because I won't, make fun of you like what happened to me. Anyway, I don't know why Mia lost control of her company. I got to research that. I'll find out about that, and then I'll talk about it in another time. But I'm just saying, I'm here for it. The ladies look great. This looks like it's going to be a great season. It looks like they gave them a lot more budget, which they should. And I hope they go on real trips. Fly them over to Europe somewhere, okay? Fly them around on the G5, just like you do them bras in Beverly Hills. They make the network the same money. Bring that same coin to the brown girls, okay, and the black girls. Let's do that. Bravo, okay, because they're doing it. All right, so that's it. That's all I got to say. If y'all like the content, again, do the little subscribe, hit the notification button, subscribe, do all the blah blah blah. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all for tuning in today for my little impromptu podcast at the last minute. Auntie, you have time for me to call in to be messy for 1 minute? Yeah, go ahead. I only gonna take one, y'all, because I got to go. Hold on, let me put the paste there. Come on through. Let me put this up. I done figured out how to do some of this stuff. Let me put this up while we waiting on the person. If y'all like my glasses, they're mrsmd.com. All the glasses are under $39. They are Crawl Before You Ball approved, mrsmd.com. You can get my book, Crawl Before You Ball, on Amazon, or go to Just Being Buffy. And if this caller comes on, the opinions of callers do not reflect my... See, I ain't trying no Tasha K situation. No, I'm not. Hey, sexy voice.
Hey, auntie.
Hey, nephew. Hey, nephew.
I know if you was gonna let me call in. We real impromptu today.
You real right. Impromptu. I can't hear you, baby. Turn up, yeah.
You can't hear me.
Wait, say something.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear that sexy voice. So many people was like, who is Cody and where's that sexy voice?
I heard somebody say that I was a Louisiana king last week. No, baby, I'm a Georgia pecan. Okay. All right.
You said pecan the right way. Ain't no darn pecan. It's pecan.
Okay. Look, I'm gonna need you right here. You see this?
Mm-hmm.
You see what that say? I'm gonna need you to go live about Married to Medicine too, girl.
Okay, I ain't watched it yet, so I'm gonna watch it.
Okay,
I'm gonna watch it, and then I promise I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow.
That's all right. I'm so glad we got Potomac back, because Atlanta just did not give what it was supposed to give this year, and I had such high hopes. Marlo got her peach. It was supposed to give what it was supposed to give, and it did not. The reunion was dry. Everything was dry. So I'm so glad.
Cover the reunion, Cody. I don't feel like people even covered the reunion. It was so boring.
No. The biggest thing to come out of the reunion was Candy finally putting Carlos King on blast.
Yep.
About stealing her life story,
mm-hmm.
and Marlo going on her apology tour, and we didn't even really talk about that either.
Nope.
But I just wanted to run through a few things. Giselle and the Winchester Mansion finally being through. You remember that movie with Winchester Mansion? Them ghosts running through them hallways. Yes,
mm-hmm.
ma'am.
Yes.
I did see something on Twitter. Prayers up for Brent Leaks, Nene's son. I don't know if you've seen that, but allegedly he had a heart attack or a stroke.
What?
Brent Leaks is younger than I am. I'm 32.
He's a baby.
Right. I saw it on Twitter and it looked like it came from a reputable website. Nene's been retweeting a lot of things saying prayers up for you. So prayers up for Brent Leaks and Nene. Nene has gone through a lot these
She been
last few
through a lot.
years.
Poor thing. Yeah, I will look at
Yes.
that. Yeah, definitely
Yes.
prayers up. That's horrible. 'Cause he's a
Absolutely.
You know, Nene
Absolutely.
dated my uncle Brent when she was at Morris Brown, and so I always
Really?
she named her son Brent. Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. I
Mhm.
just put that together too. What do we need to have a larger discussion?
No, that's
Okay.
my ex-husband's child, but maybe she just
Okay.
liked the name Brent. But yeah,
Um,
I'm praying.
I just wanted to talk to you about this Candace IVF thing because it bothered me that she was so mean to you
Mhm.
for no reason.
None.
The girl don't know you,
Mm-mm.
and now she's fixing to try to go through the same thing. She's gonna freeze her eggs because she wants to go on tour and live her life and have her career. Well, girl, what if God don't want you to do that? What if God's trying to tell you this is your time to sit down and have a baby? And you're trying to go against. I just don't like Candace. I fast forward through Candace's scenes just like I do Drew on Atlanta.
Well,
I can't do it. I
well,
can't do it.
I'm gonna say this, Cody. It's up to a woman. It's her decision when she.
Absolutely.
So I would never judge her for choosing her career right now over mommyhood. I actually commend her for being smart enough to bank her eggs so that she has that ability to make that decision later. Because a lot of women, Cody done went out. A lot of women don't get that opportunity. And so she's being smart. And listen, she dragged me and had me just destroyed some of the mean stuff she said about me, all because I asked Bravo to apologize to me because they let people make fun of my uterus on television. And
Okay.
because she was mad because I used to be on the panel All About the Tea. But again, everybody does blogs. So why you
Okay.
strongest? We talking about a show that gets people to watch your show. And so
I mean, look at Lisa Rinna.
right. People told me, suck it up. We could call you whatever and talk about your dead babies. You just got to deal with it. You chose to go on Bravo. I was like, well, I was a friend, not main cast, but I digress. Anyway, I go back to what I'm saying about her. I think she's smart, and I like this discussion because a lot of women don't have this discussion, and they don't say that they're forced to determine, should I put my career on hold right now so I can do this mommy thing because the clock is
Right.
ticking. And so I appreciate her for bringing it in a real way instead of like everybody else who's just going like the Kardashians, just bagging, putting up some eggs, but not really saying right now I'm choosing my career,
Right.
before mommyhood. So I appreciate her for that. But yeah, she can kick rocks in the street on any other day.
Okay, you did put it in a different perspective for
Yeah.
me. You did touch on everybody not being Bethany and Candy, and
Mhm.
uh, everybody is not Candy. Bravo needed Candy for Real Housewives of Atlanta, and she was already a big name,
Mhm.
So when they brought her in season 2, she was able to negotiate. You know, what's the girl name? Wendy and her new business, going in with Peter Thomas. They're not gonna allow her to promote like they did,
Mhm.
Bethany and all that. They let Ashley and them and Karen promote their stuff because they're OGs.
Mhm.
Wendy's not an OG. She's just coming on this show. Like Garcelle, we see her, behind the scenes for the real, but we don't see her products. And Portia, even with the Go Naked hair, it was always just like a punchline,
Right.
oh, you're a secret shopper for Go Naked hair.
Mhm.
They let the OGs do this. They don't let the new girls do this.
Mhm.
So the
And
last thing I want, go
sorry,
ahead,
I
baby.
will give you some insight since I, have been through this. If they will allow you to promote, but you have to give the network a portion of your profits, allegedly.
Oh, wow.
And so there's a reason you didn't see my business because I said, oh, hell no.
Well, the rich get richer, honey. We know that.
I said, no, I'm not going to sign up for that. So, no, they didn't show.
No.
So, when you see them show stuff, allegedly, they done signed some contract and Bravo or the production company or whomever else is
Right.
getting a part of it. Just like the people who go on Shark Tank, they have to sign away before, whether they make a deal or not, to even be on the show. You give a
Really?
percentage of your company up, allegedly.
Wow. Okay, look at you with the behind the scenes tea, girl. Okay, spill it. Um, uh, I don't doubt that Kenya and Portia would have signed, in season 5 for them to give away some of their companies. Kenya Moore built that hair
Well,
care line
Kenya,
off the ground.
They show
Yeah,
Kenya's business, so
right,
Kenya probably did. But see, Portia, she
right.
didn't
Because
have
she
that.
making Bravo them coins. That's why they're showing it.
Right. Well, that's true. Portia got that African money. I'm friends with Portia, so Portia got other stuff. She good.
Portia is definitely good. She got somebody else man laid up in her house.
Oh, that's
All
my friend.
right. Look, I don't know these people, so I can say what you can't.
You can
Okay,
say it.
baby. All right.
I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna stand beside her.
Okay, I'm gonna stick beside him. Okay. All right. The last thing I want to talk to you about, and this is why I wore my shades today, was Michael Darby and Ashley. Okay. Ashley she is the smartest one on this show.
She is.
She stuck around for 8 years, so Michael couldn't go to the court. 9 now. Okay. She stuck around for 9, so Michael couldn't go to the court and say, she only stuck around for 5 years. She don't deserve half of my companies. She only stuck around so the prenup was, null and void, whatever. She even renegotiated her post-nup. Okay. This girl knows what she is doing.
Yeah, I ain't worried about Ashley.
No, I'm not. But who I am worried about is Michael. We done heard I'm serious. We done heard all these rumors about Michael in these hotels with these girls and boys, allegedly doing whatever he wants to do. And Ashley's just sitting there that's why Ashley sat there and plotted. Let him do what he wants to do. That way I can build up A, B, C, and D. When we go to get divorced, I can show we're getting divorced because of him. It ain't got nothing to do with me. Run me them coins.
Correct. I love that she said also, I don't want to do threesomes anymore. She probably never wanted to do threesomes.
How many of them threesomes was with another man though?
Probably, allegedly. But I feel like Michael, has Michael denied being bisexual? I don't know. I don't
think he's ever come out and said it, but you know what? This is why he's mad like he is all the time, because he got something to hide. Michael, yes, allegedly. Okay. This is how older men from that generation do when they have stayed in the closet for so long.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know how to come out to the world, and feel like they're going to be judged and persecuted by the world. Now Michael has these children to think about, and all of this is alleged. I need to put that on the banner back here instead of Heavenly saying,
instead of big dick energy.
Okay. But that's who Michael wants to be, honey. It's 2022. Be who you want to be, baby.
Right. And I don't feel like Ashley really would care. She doesn't, because Ashley, I'm gonna say again, she's the smartest broad on the show.
She is.
And I think Michael's worth allegedly probably $100 million. I mean, he's not broke. He's not.
But how much of that is liquid though?
He probably liquid for a good little bit, but you're right. All right, come through with the finance nugget. She don't want all that money in cash though. That's something else.
No.
Ashley, hit me up, boo. Hit me up for real, girl. Let me help you structure this settlement.
Okay. Let Auntie Buffy help you.
At all, because I am not practicing anymore. Let me just give you some girlfriend, just nuggets for you to run back by your attorneys. But yeah, I think Ashley's fine. I ain't worried about her. But you're right. Maybe we should be worried about Michael.
Because what's he gonna do? He's gonna run her business all through the streets.
What he's gonna do is he's gonna be in trouble when he ain't got no wife no more, and he's free to run ragged, and these people know who he is
all over the blogs, like he already is.
Right, and they gonna still drag him, and he gonna be settling stuff left and right. So it's good for Ashley to go and get her coins now.
Okay, before they run out. Okay, and some broad down there in 8-inch stilettos that got something else going on, got that money. We talking about financial literacy. Why are Mia and Karen renting $30,000 a month mansions when they could be putting that money on a mortgage?
So for Karen, I kind of understand because of her
right,
age. And
right.
I that before, like nobody's really gonna give no shade. But I just know because I went through this recently with one of my great aunts who decided she wanted to buy another property, and she is 70 and she has perfect credit, plenty of resources, and they're just like no. They can't, and they won't give a reason why. We know the reason is ageism. And it's because when you do this calculation, your 30-year mortgage, you're not gonna make it 30 years. You may not make it 15 years. And Ray is 85 years old?
Yeah.
And she is 59. Like, yeah, that's probably why with her. So, and they probably have other financial resources that are in retirement accounts and investments, I should hope.
Sure.
And so I would be less worried about her. But Mia, that doesn't make, they too young for that. That's, and then to put $65,000 in renovation for somebody
house, stuff you can't take with you.
Yeah, and you can't take with you. No, not smart. Not smart. Not smart. Not smart.
All right, Auntie, I'm gonna let you go and get about your day, okay?
Thank you, darling.
When you do the Married to Medicine, I'm gonna call back if you want.
Can you please send JoJo your information so we can coordinate?
Yes,
JoJo.
girl, I would love to.
Go to JoJo at BuffyLLC.com.
JoJo okay, I got you, girl.
JoJo at BuffyLLC.com. Say this Cody. All right, love you.
Love you too, Auntie Buffy. Have a good day. Thank y'all.
Bye-bye. I love all y'all. Thank y'all so much. I'm about to go walk these dogs before they kill me. Okay. But I will cover Married to Medicine. I just didn't watch it. Listen, y'all, I was watching the House of Dragons last night. I had to watch House of Dragons. That scripted TV is too good right now. But I love y'all smooches. Thank you so much, and hope y'all have a great day.
Please crawl before you ball, and then take a little bit of the money and save it, and then do something you ball. Because wealth whispers and money jingle jangles and screams.
Buffy, Giselle, and Wendy.
Don't you